Well, guess who everyone called? We called it for a fucking year ever since last year. Craig Berube is a Toronto Maple Leaf. Craig Berube. I can't. I'm happy. Unfortunately, Shanahan's still in the fucking building, but they got the right head coach. They got the right head coach, Craig Berube. Um, the guy he played in the NHL for how long? For a long time, from 1986 to 2003. He was a long-time veteran. He played for the Leafs for a year for 40 games. Played for a lot of teams. He was like a he was a goon. Um, I, I don't know how many teams he coached. Let me check the coaching record. His coaching record is 20 281, 190 and 72. He won the Stanley Cup obviously with the Blues. Um, he coached Philadelphia in the Blues. So yeah, so he's won a Stanley Cup, been to the playoffs a few times. Um, yeah, I love this move. Craig Berube got fired in St. Louis because it was time. Sometimes coaches run their course, and St. Louis is moving to a rebuilding direction, and we need Craig Berube to help this team out because you know I knew we were gonna hire Craig Berube from a year ago because ever since last year when I wanted Keith fired and they fucking brought him back and they extended him and that pissed me off. I'm like, oh my god, but they're still gonna fire him if we lose in the first round, and they did. So that's something I can give them. They can pay off anyone, like the mafia. They'll pay off anyone. But yeah, credit to Lyric Skinner. He texted me Craig Berube. I'm like, yeah, and I saw a bunch of it. Um, I'm happy. My dad's happy. He wanted Craig Berube. It was him or Ron Brindamore, but Brindamore's probably gonna go to somewhere else, maybe New Jersey. He's probably gonna leave Carolina. I don't know who Jersey's gonna get. I think Sheldon Keefe's gonna go to Pittsburgh, but we don't know. But yeah, they're gonna bring in the staff. Hopefully, Bruce Boudreau's on the staff as well. I like Bruce Boudreau. He's a good guy. He likes wrestling as well, and I would rather have him on the power play than Guy Boucher, who sucked this year. I thought fire Keefe, hire Boucher. Maybe as a coach he would have been okay, but the power play coach, he's fucking terrible. But we'll see what Craig Berube does with the lines and stuff. He has to be harder on those players. Hopefully Marner's gone. If they trade Mitch Marner, if they somehow trade Mitch Marner, then this is a real core change. Even though Shanahan's still in the fucking building, which I hate him. I fucking hate Brendan Shanahan. But, I like this move, getting Berube. I won't be shocked if we bring back Edmondson because of Berube and maybe get another St. Louis Blue. I won't be shocked. I like Craig Berube. Even with the St. Louis Blues, that speech, fucking riling up the boys in Game 7 in the locker room. He's always been a good coach. Just the roster for the Blues deteriorated over the years. And, it just happens, man. It happens to the best of them. He came into a terrible situation in January when they fired their coach, and he brought that team to the Stanley Cup. So, I'm happy we got Craig Berube. I want him for a fucking year. He wanted to be a Leaf. In interviews, he said, "Oh, I would love to coach Toronto Maple Leafs." And, well, it's true. And I'm not going to get my hopes up because it's the damn Leafs. It's just the coach. It's really up to the players. Craig Berube has to get his staff going. If they make a core change, if they trade Mitch Marner or Riley or one of those guys, then I'll be really happy because then they're actually really trying to make a change and fucking change it up for once. But yeah, I'm happy. Welcome to the team, Craig Berube. I can't wait to see what the staff looks like. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Go Leafs, go. And also, good luck to Sean Keefe. Again, he wasn't the only problem, but he sucked. That's all I gotta say, really. Peace.